Hi, I'm Kellie Carrara. Welcome to At Home. Today I'm at my friend Michelle's beautiful new home, and we're going to be talking about hosting for the holidays. We're going to talk a little bit of fashion. Chances are you already have these items in your closet. We're going to talk about easy appetizers. You can make it a snap so you don't have to worry about anything during your party. And we're going to be talking a little bit about decorating. Simple and elegant is the key. So come on in and let's get this party started. Everyone, I'm here in my friend Michelle's beautiful new home. Thank you so much for having us today.
Thank you for coming.
Michelle is a fashion blogger and works for a luxury fashion retailer, so she has a lot of experience with our next topic on dressing for the holidays. I just got an invitation in the mail, and there's actually a fashion required on here. It says cocktail attire.
Love
it. When you're thinking about going to a party, I know one of the first things I think of is, what am I going to wear? And hosting a party, what can I wear? Usually at home, I think it's a little more casual, but this isn't a home, and they're requesting cocktail attire. So with that, what do you do?
Cocktail attire. Now, I always think for any party, I love to be a little overdressed. The holidays is the time to load on the sparkle and jewels and really go all out. So we have some great options for you today, no matter what event you are going to. The first thing that I pulled as my ultimate little party dress for the holidays, of course, has sparkle.
Time to
little
glitz, little glamour.
Yes, and I love the little pop of green that gives it that holiday flavor, and not your typical red, but still very holiday in those sequins. So sparkly, perfect for any Christmas party that you are going to.
And the thing is, you know, when you get an invitation, sometimes it's spur of the moment. Maybe you're having a holiday gathering, maybe friends or family. You're saying, just come on down the street and we'll have a party. Shop your closet, because chances are you probably have something there.
Absolutely.
Michelle and I pulled some of the things that we do have in our closet, so you don't have to necessarily go out, spend a fortune on a dress. One of my go-tos is the little black dress. Every holiday party, you know, you read in all the magazines, the little black dress is the perfect holiday party wear. So I grabbed this one. And hold, please. Well, my hangers got all mixed up. Right here, same thing, little sparkle, a little sheer on top, just, you know, to make it a little more festive, and some netting underneath to make it stand out. So this is one of my favorites, with the sparkle, with the satin bow, and a good twirl factor.
Absolutely.
You know, if the evening leads to dancing.
Which, why not?
It should. That's the perfect time, right? Okay,
Gorgeous.
What's next?
Okay, and as we said, you know, red, green, sequins, sparkle, definitely very holiday, but sometimes it's a little bit fun to do something a little bit unexpected.
Beautiful.
So, pink.
Hot pink and gold. Oh, this is beautiful.
So this definitely still has that holiday feel with the gold, the sparkle, a big bow on the shoulder. I call this my present dress. I feel like I'm a present all wrapped up wearing it.
Oh, definitely.
And that hot pink really will stand out in a sea of red, black, and green at any party.
I don't know if you can see this, but Michelle has on gold glitter heels with a little bow on top, which would be just perfect for the perfect present dress here.
They are actually the shoes that I wore with this dress when I did it. So look at that.
Perfect. Oh yeah, I love this. And it's got a little sleeve too. So, you know, sometimes it's cold out or you don't have a wrap or something to wear around. I like a little sleeve.
Definitely. And I know a lot of women, that's an area that you might not want to expose, so it's great to have a little bit of coverage in the sleeve area just to feel comfortable and warm.
Yeah, absolutely. Another thing that I brought along is the stripe. This seems to be really in this season. It's got a full skirt, but the stripes going every which way. I just saw your green one. This seems like a really fun twirl skirt too.
Definitely. And really flattering, the way it cinches at the waist, the way the stripes go across, it's really going to draw in to show off that little waist and give you some great shape.
Oh, absolutely. All about that holiday, or all about that flattering look. This one I love. Another unexpected color, kind of a coppery bronze color, cinched in at the waist. So it's stitched right here.
Gorgeous.
So that gives you that lean look, and then it's a straight silhouette, so tall, long, and lean.
Yes, it's so flattering. All right, now what if you do not want to be decked out head to toe in sparkle, your fanciest dress, and you want to go a little more casual but still be very festive? So pants, even if it is snowing or the weather is so cold you can't possibly imagine trekking through the snow in a dress with your highest heels, still a great way to add some sparkle. I love wearing this with little black satin pants, or everyone has a classic pair of black pants in their closet.
Oh, like a cigarette pant. You could like bring the capri out with a fun heel.
Absolutely. So this gives you a little bit of sparkle. You still have that sleeve, so you'll be a little bit warm. And all about the accessories. Glam it up with some shoes, statement earrings, and just your holiday ready.
Oh, that's great. I brought that little black pant that you're talking about. I think it's, mine is a satin cigarette pant, and it gets a lot of use during the holidays because that's really the only time you can wear it. But it's just a simple flat front black pant, and then I put mine with a cream top with black jet beading, and it's got a higher neckline, but a lower surprise back, which is nice. It doesn't expose too much, but it's a nice little surprise in the back. So again, for pants and a sparkly top,
gorgeous.
There's that.
And so easy. The necklace is built in. You don't even need to wear anything on your neck.
I didn't think about that.
Built-in jewelry. So just a really fun sparkly stud, something on the ear, and you are good to go.
A sparkly heel, even a black heel, like a black patent heel, I think would be perfect with that.
Perfect. Absolutely.
Another thing I've seen, and this is for maybe a more casual party, like definitely an at-home party, is the plaid trouser.
Definitely.
I love this, even with a chambray shirt or like a crisp white blouse that's buttoned up. I think that would be really pretty, and then paired with some fun shoes too. But you don't have to wear a formal fancy gown to a holiday party to look festive.
Definitely. And even with that, a classic black sweater and that tartan plaid, you are so holiday ready.
Like a twin set, like a cashmere twin set, I could see that, working for all ages.
Yes, definitely. And in our plaid theme, I had actually purchased this last holiday season, but will definitely carry me into this year.
I love a rerun.
Yes. This is such a fun holiday plaid to me. And with that
so
ruffle, it really dresses it up a little bit. It's so warm. It's a flannel, believe it or not.
Oh,
so it is still, it can go either way. Dressy, casual, to dress it up a little bit. I had paired it with, let me grab.
Here, I'll take this.
Thank you.
I could see this with a skinny jean, like a black, skinny jean, or even a denim. I think that would be really cute.
Definitely, and to jazz it up.
Oh wow!
I paired it with this little fur skirt.
This trumps a jean,
which is so much fun. Paired with black tights and a really fun shoe, and you are good to go.
Oh, this is fun. This just says party. Well, speaking of shoes, we have sparkly shoes on, but we brought some other ones that would be fun at any party. I brought some, just some classic silver kitten heels. They're very small, but just an easy sling back, but with that element of sparkle. Yours, a little more of a statement heel. Talk to me about these.
These I can only wear around the holidays. These are my ultimate holiday party shoe. I mean, the red, they have a fun gold heel, so they just scream holiday party and perfect for dancing the night away wherever you may be going.
Now, these also scream holiday, but they're probably a little more comfortable. A loafer with an embroidered tree on. They're kind of fun, they're kind of kitschy, but why not, right? It's the holidays. You know, put your trees on your toes. So super cute.
Absolutely. And around your neck for a little more red sparkle. This is another one that I break out only around the holiday season. Sparkle galore. It has that hint of red and almost in a little snowflake pattern. So it's very wintry and
very cute. Yeah, if you look closely.
Perfect for any, I mean, with a fancy little black dress or even just with a black sweater and jeans, I'll do for a more casual affair to give it a little holiday flair.
And you know, there's so many work parties coming up. You know, we're both busy working women, and there's a party, it seems like, every other night, whether it's for your department, your entire company, or friends that want to get together. So how do you go from work and not having time to come home and change and doll up and just out?
That's where I feel like accessories come in. You can have something that you could wear to the office during the day and still be very professional with style, and throw on a few accessories for an evening and you are good to go to party.
And changing your bag. I mean, you go from a tote bag that might be your work bag to a little sequin clutch.
Yes. That little hint of sparkle really just gives it such a holiday feel. It makes you festive in no time.
Right. Holds a credit card, holds cab fare, a little bit of cash, and a lipstick. And I think you're good to go. What more do you need at your party, right?
Absolutely. And finally, we know it's cold outside in the winter time.
It is cold outside.
So you need something that you can throw on to layer and feel warm but still be in style.
Oh, don't throw on the ski jacket with a beautiful dress.
No. We have some fun fur options that are great. They feel dressed up and will still give you that warmth.
Right, even if you're wearing just a long wool coat, I think just putting a little bit of fur for a pop. This is a little stole. This could go around the collar of a jacket, even the collar of a sweater if you wanted to wear this to the party itself. But this definitely makes it a little more special.
Definitely. I actually have the exact same one.
Great minds think alike.
Yes. And I wear it in so many different ways in the winter time. Like Kelly said, over a dress, over a sweater, over my jacket when I'm outside. It's a fantastic piece.
Oh, it feels good too.
Yes. Here's another little one that you can, throw around your shoulders. It ties at the neck, which is really cute, so you can do a nice little festive bow and a great layering piece.
That's so classic. This one reminds me of my grandmother. And just because it is classic and timeless, because she would put this on over a sweater too and have that bow and maybe even put, in her day, a beautiful brooch on too. So that's a great option.
Yes, and if you have a brooch, still rock it today. I love that vintage feel of tying in something from the past, and it adds that little bit of sparkle.
I saw a cluster of brooches in a magazine the other day. It was a wreath, it was a tree, and maybe a fun Santa face, just all together, which
Perfect.
I thought, there's a way to add sparkle to a black sweater.
Absolutely.
If you do have a fur or a faux fur, I would say this is the time to wear it. I have a great aunt that hangs in the closet all year long, so it's nice to bring it out. I also have a little faux fur shrug with a grosgrain ribbon belt. It's super cute and it's very warm. And this is a perfect dress topper when you're maybe walking down the street to a neighbor's house or something like that.
Perfect. Yes. And one last little fur accessory in our fur family this morning. This is another great one just to wrap around. You can do it as a little scarf even off to the side.
Perfect.
You could do a little brooch if you wanted. So many ways to wear this and just make it versatile.
Makes the cold weather more bearable.
Definitely. We do whatever we can here in New England.
And if you're not getting all dolled up with faux fur or holiday sparkle, there's always a color of lipstick that comes out this time of year that I bring out, and Michelle is wearing beautifully today, the red lip.
Absolutely. I love the little red lip during any holiday party all season long. That's when I really wear it. During the winter, I'm almost always in red. My nails as well. The lip and the nails, red is the way to go. In the summer, I'll do more of a hot pink, but nothing says holiday like a bright red lip.
Oh, definitely. And it's so pretty. And instantly updates your look. You know, and that's the great thing about accessories too. They're look updaters without spending a fortune. So out of all we've shown you here today, whether it's a flannel shirt mixing with a little black skirt that you might not have thought about the pairing, or to just a little fur wrap, I think you have lots of ideas here, and you can put your holiday sparkle on.
Absolutely.
All right, we're back and we're in the kitchen with Michelle cooking up some holiday favorites and some easy appetizers, whether you're hosting or you're going to a party and you want to take some along with you. One of the things that says holidays to me, my grandmother's party mix. Now, it's just a simple Chex Mix from the recipe on the back of the box, but I love it, and it's one of those things we only make at Christmas time or during the holidays, all through the new year, but we always have a big tin of that. So I like to set that out. It's easy to munch on and easy finger food.
Love it. Something else that I love to do when I'm entertaining is keep it simple. When I have a lot of people coming to the house, I don't want to be running around cooking all day and putting different things in and out of the oven. So skewers are our best friend. Something so easy. Little shrimp cocktail with either a clementine, you could do lemon, lime, whatever you would like to do to mix it up, and such easy finger food. People can just grab and go.
Right, just have it over a plate, squeeze the lemon, and you're good. It's just a bite-sized bite.
Absolutely.
And it's so nice because we're here in New England to take advantage of the fresh shrimp or fresh seafood that's all around in different stores. But if you're in a pinch, I think a frozen bag of shrimp is fine. Just thaw out in a cool dish of water. So that's fine.
Definitely.
Another thing, big Italian family. My husband comes from meatballs. They're a staple everywhere. So easy appetizer, 3 ingredients: crock pot, chili sauce, grape jelly, and I cheat. My mother-in-law will probably be very upset about this, but I just buy meatballs at the store. So you can buy, a turkey meatball, a hamburger-based meatball, or whatever you have. I know she would make them and then let them stew in the sauce, but this makes a great sauce. It's kind of like a little sweet and spicy. Put it in the crock pot, then go get ready for the party, and you're good to go. And they'll start to bubble. These are your friend this holiday season. Party toothpicks. They, amp up your toothpick this holiday season with a little fringe on the end, and they work for anything, but they're always good to have. But these are so easy and a real crowd pleaser. It sounds like an odd combination, but I've even put barbecue sauce and maybe like an orange marmalade to give it a Polynesian flavor. Easy peasy.
Absolutely, that sounds delicious. Another thing, we lived down south for about a year, so we have a few southern foods that we cannot live without anymore, and one of those was cheese straws. Now, a super easy way to get the same taste, these crackers are delicious, easy, grab, perfect finger food.
Another great thing on the Italian front is the prosciutto wrapped mozzarella. Easy peasy. Again, you can buy this at the supermarket. You can make it yourself. Just roll it around a mozzarella stick or a mozzarella ball. And again, fancy toothpick on a plate, you're good.
Perfect. Those are 2 of my favorite things, mozzarella and prosciutto.
The tomato I always have in the summer with a basil leaf, but that would be pretty around the holiday time, very festive looking.
Yes, it's that red and green with that little pop of white with your mozzarella, and also a great finger food that you can just grab with a toothpick and go.
Yeah. Another thing here, we have cookies. You always need a sweet treat on your table while you might be serving a more heavy hors d'oeuvre or dinner at your party. Everybody loves a sweet treat. These are simply just the Milano cookies from Pepperidge Farm. Who doesn't love that? But they're now candy cane, and then there's half a Milano with crushed candy cane dipped in chocolate. Perfect.
Yes, which is so festive with that candy cane touch.
Right. No need to bake a bunch of different cookies for your guests when they're all readily available, and everybody can just pop one in their mouth. That's fine.
Perfect. We like easy.
Well, you're working more on the shrimp and the skewers. I'm going to get started on one of my favorite things. This is my husband's favorite snack. It's a spicy nut combination, and it's from the Union Square Bar from Nigella Lawson, the famous Food Network star. Put this together. It's super easy. It's just a lot of nuts mixed together, then cooked. And the primary ingredient is rosemary, so the kitchen's going to smell amazing, and like a warm nut. in a bowl for your guests. It's just a great party food. So you get going on that. I'll work on the nuts. I'm going to take some melted butter, cook that up really quickly. I have peanuts, peanut, cashew, and pecan. Those are my favorites. So I'll just get started by pouring them all in a bowl and mixing them up. We're going to make a lot because these make great gifts too. And so if you're going to a party, you know, maybe just put them in a mason jar and tie a big bow on top. It's a great gift.
Perfect.
These are definitely going to all the guys in my life. My husband, my father, my father-in-law, my brother, my uncles. They love these. I always have these on hand. This isn't just a holiday snack at my house.
I'm sure they are a crowd pleaser.
They are a crowd pleaser. Okay, our butter is melted. We're going to stir this butter in. Move this up to the side. So this is a full stick of butter right here. Everything's better with butter, right? Especially hot buttered nuts.
And nothing has calories around the holidays, right?
Well, they're all forgiven. They're simply forgiven.
That's right.
So, put a little of my ingredients over here. So, as you stir this up, you know, make sure the nuts are all coated. And we're going to put these on a baking sheet so it'll all be evened out anyway. But then you start adding your sweet and spicy spices.
Ooh.
We've got brown sugar. Pour that in. Doesn't that sound like a cookie already? Butter and brown sugar. But that's,
I like it already.
So that's going to kind of caramelize all over these nuts. And that'll be really good. Here's the rosemary I talked about. You can buy fresh rosemary, but I find that a little, you know, it almost looks like a weed. And then you don't want that in your teeth. But right, just a dry rosemary is great. So I put a lot of that on. You're going to do a cracked pepper. Oh, your shrimp are looking beautiful. Perfect. And you could probably serve that with cocktail sauce on the side too.
Absolutely.
A little sea salt. And here's what really kicks it up a notch. Cayenne pepper.
Ooh, there comes the spice.
Yeah, there's the spice right there. So that's a good southern infused snack with a little sweet and spice.
Sugar and spice and everything nice.
Right. All right, so I'm going to stir these up and get these in the oven, and we'll be right back with the finished result. The nuts are in the oven, and they're cooking, and the kitchen is smelling wonderful. But while they're cooking, let's set up for the party.
Sounds good.
Okay. Plates or paper plates?
I love china. So around the holidays, it is a great time to break out your finest china. I know it's usually not used every day and it tends to just sit in the shelves.
All the more reason.
Exactly. So break it out. It's the time to be fancy and really use your best. So we have some beautiful plates here with that gold detailing. So perfect for the holidays. And of course, if there are children, we have some kid-friendly, great festive paper plates and cups as well.
Definitely. Even for the adults, it's nice to have a plastic cup. We've got plastic champagne glasses we picked up at the Dollar Tree for $1. I mean, easy, but still festive looking too.
Definitely. We have hosted a champagne soiree at our house for Christmas for many years now, and with about 70 guests, there is no way that we have that many champagne floats in our cabinets. So these plastic champagne floats have been our best friend.
And you know, whether you set them up symmetrically or we were trying to have the shape of a tree here, you can have fun with your stemware too.
Definitely, and it's a great way that guests can just walk in and grab it and already have their bubbles in their hand.
Now, as we were setting up, you showed me a fun little trick on how to get the most perfect fanned napkin design. I always wonder how to do that, and I'm forever like fanning my napkins out. How do you do this?
A great way. They're still paper napkins, so not fancy, but perfect to make them a little more festive. We can grab a cup anywhere, and all you have to do is push down and twist, and it's going to give you that great fanned out shape.
So long ways. You put the cup long ways.
Yes.
Okay.
Yep, on its side, and it will just twist and perfectly. Voila.
Beautiful. And then take the top one off if it's got a little water on it, or I mean, because we've been preparing here in the kitchen. And beautiful. We're ready to party. Yes. One thing I like to do is when I set up the bar is I don't have a lot of space in my kitchen, so I make use of the outdoors. It's a holiday party. It's usually cold out. You can make use of your patio, your deck, and just set up the back. That it's easy access to the kitchen usually. Set it up outside on the table. It's cold out there. Use the snow if there's any, yes. To keep everything insulated and cold, and then it frees up your counter space.
Absolutely, and you have your own outdoor refrigerator right there for easy access.
Absolutely. Another thing I try to do is not indulge so much, so I don't have a day after hang around. I always try to put some sparkling cider or sparkling water out, or sparkling cider if you want to go in between champagne, but in between like a hard liquor beverage, like if you're doing cocktail, then you can do like a sparkling cider, and they come in so many fun flavors now. Like this one is a mandarin orange. This one's a winter citrus. This one's a strawberry champagne. How fun is that?
Perfect.
And no one really knows that you're not having an adult beverage, but it's nice to keep your head clear and keep things going.
Absolutely.
And as always, if you are going out of town or driving somewhere to a party, take a designated driver. I mean, my husband and I switch off all the time, and really having one of these is like having a mocktail,
yes.
as I like to say.
A little seltzer water and a champagne flute with a raspberry, and you feel festive.
Absolutely. And you don't have to serve champagne. You can serve a sparkling cider. It's always fun. It's got the bubbles in it, and it is toast worthy, whether you have children celebrating with you or not.
Definitely.
So, with that, grab a glass, Michelle.
Our first holiday toast.
Here's to you, and here's to the holiday season.
Cheers.
Cheers. All right, we're back and we're decorating for the holidays now. So we have lots of simple and easy ways to show you how to decorate and get your house looking festive in no time. So Michelle, you've got a great idea here with just filling something with beautiful pine cones and Christmas ornaments.
Yes, one of my favorite things is having the house decorated for the holidays. It just feels so festive to be at home. And right away after Thanksgiving is when all of our decorations go up.
I know, it's hard to wait sometimes.
Absolutely. It's so sad when they come down at the end of the season. But this is one of my favorite and easy things to put together that I throw on a table, anywhere, and it just makes the area look more festive. So easy. You can just buy one of these clear glass. TJ Maxx even has them. You can find these
like
anywhere.
the big apothecary type
Absolutely.
vases with the lids and the jars
Yes.
and everything.
And I love filling them with ornaments. So we have some great ornaments, a little bit of snow at the bottom, if you can see that sparkling little white snow. And really, I think picking a theme is key. So I love how all of this is in the silver family with a few little pops of color. But everything really ties in together. And
glitter always says holidays, something sparkly. So even if you are doing a little more traditional with the red and the green and the gold, that sparkle just pops and
definitely
amps it up a little bit.
Yes, and how gorgeous for a centerpiece or whatever you're going to. Aren't these beautiful? So festive.
Just these little sticks, yeah. And I think we could probably fill a vase here with some sparkly ornaments, or we did it here in a silver bowl. This is a great candy dish that you can use on your end table throughout the year, but I just put some red and white balls in here, and I think it just makes it so festive and pretty.
Yes, it'll jazz up any area where you put that.
Definitely, and I don't think it needs to be overdone. I think one of the first Christmases we had in our new home, I decided to do Christmas everywhere, and I did red, hot pink, and turquoise in one area, and then I did green, red, and gold in another area, and it just looked like a Christmas explosion, and it really didn't flow. So I have learned as I've gotten older and read more magazines and met more people like Michelle to give me great decorating tips and keeping that theme. But another way to bring the festive Christmas spirit inside is through music, and we're both big music lovers. I brought some of the classics like Nat King Cole, Harry Connick Jr., Michael Bublé. They sing the classics, and they're kind of the crooners.
Absolutely.
But when you're putting together a playlist for either just the home with your family, or if you're putting together a party playlist, what are some of your favorites?
I think holiday music instantly adds that flavor to your party and gets everyone in the mood right away. Baby It's Cold Outside is one of my absolute favorites. It's a classic, but there are so many new fun remakes of it too.
So many fun new remakes. Did you know Tony Bennett and Lady Gaga did one together?
Amazing.
I know.
What a combination those two
Who would
are.
think? But it really is beautiful.
Definitely.
All I Want for Christmas Is You. I think that's the #1 selling Christmas song by Mariah Carey from the 80s, right? 80s, 90s?
I mean, can you listen to that and not start dancing?
Right. That's just to get up and dance one. Of course, Bing Crosby.
Of course, for the classics. It just brings that nostalgic kind of Christmas feeling to any party.
A new one that my daughter really likes is Pentatonics. They're an a cappella group, and I was listening to them this morning, and they're beautiful. And I think it's so neat that, you know, the young people, I feel so old saying that, you know, young people are doing a cappella. It's amazing, and you can really hear the talent in their voices.
It is amazing. And it's a little fun fact, my husband actually was in an a cappella group,
He
so
was.
we especially love that type of Christmas carol.
Does he serenade you?
Oh, he does sometimes.
I would love to hear that. So here are just some easy ideas. I think even the greens on the mantle.
Absolutely.
Just putting them up, simple, sophisticated, and
Beautiful.
and elegant. Yeah.
And these, you have to tell me about these, because I think these are so much fun. Aren't these gorgeous?
This is okay. So this is just glitter. I think anybody could put this together, like a glitter stick like this, and they're malleable, and you can just put them together. They have a styrofoam ball in the center. I got these at a little gift shop in town, and I think that's what makes it special around the holidays. If you find something special like an ornament or a pretty piece of decoration to add to your collection year after year.
Absolutely.
So it becomes a tradition. One of our traditions is here today. He's made a flight from the North Pole to check in on us. It's the elf on the shelf.
Love it.
We have an elf, and his name is Charlie, and I really think these are the best things ever to keep a watch over children and make sure they're being nice and not naughty. Or if they are being naughty, the elves fly away each night and report back to Santa and say whether the child has been good or bad. And sometimes they come leaving a note if there's a "you better watch out" warning, or they come back, and if the child has been extra sweet, maybe they've given a little sweet treat for the child too. But our elf comes right after Thanksgiving, and we spend the next morning looking around to see where he's flown to, and then he leaves Christmas Eve. So we're always very excited to welcome our elf back, and he's become one of our family traditions.
What a fun and festive way to celebrate. And it really just kicks off that Christmas season after Thanksgiving as soon as the elf arrives.
Right. Another thing my mother always had on the coffee table at Christmas time, she would put out all of our Christmas books, and so we would be reminded, and we were able to, you know, have the memories of the Christmas story books and everything.
So sweet.
So this is one of my favorites. It's called Petunia's Christmas. It's about a goose who helps save a gander who's been being fattened up for Christmas dinner by selling homemade Christmas gifts, and he's finally he's released, and they get married on Christmas Eve. I hope I don't give away the ending, but that is one of my favorites, and you can tell it's mine because it's
an oldie but goodie.
An oldie but a goodie for sure. And then we always have you know, the Christmas story out. My father used to sit and read, you know, out of the Bible every Christmas Eve to us. So that's another tradition we had. And then this one is a newer book. It's called Fancy Nancy's Splendoriferous Christmas. This is one of my daughter's favorite ones because it's all about getting glittery and sparkly and glamorous for the holidays.
Absolutely.
I think you would love this one, Michelle.
I need to read this book.
I think your little niece would like to hear Auntie Michelle read this to her. So it's just putting those family traditions out that make the holidays so special. Thanks so much for joining us today. Michelle and I have some parting gifts, or hostess gifts, if you will. When you're going out and going to a party, I never like to arrive empty-handed. They've been so gracious and hospitable to send you an invitation to come into their home that I think it's always nice to bring a little gift. Some of my favorite things are just simple and inexpensive, and some of them you can make at home. I have this pretty little mercury glass bottle that I bought at Target. It was under $5. And then I went outside and I clipped some of my trees, like my spruce trees and my bushes around my front lawn. How festive is this?
Adorable.
Okay.
That is perfect.
A gift under $5, and you know, it's bringing the outside in, and we do that a lot when we decorate for the holidays.
Absolutely.
So that's a good idea just right there.
Yes, and I have a sweet tooth. So one of my favorite things is definitely chocolate. So this is something that everyone loves, and these with their peppermint stick, so festive, a little bow on top, and they are the perfect holiday hostess gift.
Easy. Another thing that's really popular right now are trinket dishes. This is a sparkly one, and you could put anything on here. You could put homemade fudge, you could put a dish of gourmet chocolates on here, tie it up with some cellophane and a bow, even a pretty peppermint wrapped soap or something like I see all over. Like this would be beautiful for you to have on your nightside table. Definitely. To put your jewelry on, or even act as a soap dish.
Absolutely, so many uses. Jewelry happens to be my favorite use for them, but so many different ways that someone can use them.
Yeah, just a cute little dish and fill it with anything.
Definitely. Now this is another of Kelly and I's favorites since we are both lily lovers.
Yes.
But this is a nice little cocktail shaker that is so much fun in the bright Lily Pulitzer print. And perfect for anyone to have on their bar cart or just to have on hand when they're throwing another party.
Yeah, if you're taking a bottle of liquor with a martini shaker, I think that's great. That's a fun little gift. Another easy one, I love candles, especially around the holidays, and it's nice to put that glow on your party. So I always have candles going in my house, a candle with another decorative bow, and these long matchsticks. Another easy, probably under $10 gift to take your hostess.
Perfect. Now, we can guess that the night of the party, there are going to be a few drinks served. So, thinking of your host or hostess for the next morning, we thought a really cute gift would be these beautiful cups and, of course, just a bottle of Tylenol or Advil for that next morning, that when they get up and need a little something to help ease the fun of the night before.
Right. If the party goes a little too long and you have a little hang around, like I like to say, yes, that does ease the pain. Put a bag of coffee. I think you're good to go. You're caffeinated, yes, you're hydrated, and you're ready for the next day to let the cleanup begin.
It's like that last glass of champagne never happened.
Another thing, just a simple Christmas ornament, or a little decoration for their house. Put in a little bag. Easy peasy, you arrive with something. I think that's nice. And then one of my favorite things, I love just having like a little cypress tree. $5 at the grocery store. Super simple. Pick it up on your way to the party, put a bow on it, and you're good to go.
So festive and adorable for someone's home.
I think we have lots of gift ideas to share. Thank you so much for joining us today and hosting for the holidays. I hope you have lots of good ideas. And whether you're a guest in someone's home or you're throwing your own party, I hope it's successful. Happy holidays.
Happy holidays.
Oh, there's no place like home for the holidays. 'Cause no matter how far away you roam, the sunshine of a friendly gaze. For the holidays, you can't beat home sweet home. I met a man who lives in Tennessee, and he was headed for Pennsylvania and some homemade pumpkin pie. But Pennsylvania folks are traveling down to Dixie's sunny shore. From Atlantic to Pacific, gee, the traffic is terrific.